And as we mentioned earlier, President Uhuru Kenyatta is set to reopen the Nyayo National Stadium right here in Nairobi. And of course, it's a big day for sports fanatics. But now let's cross over there to Chris Mugwambo just to give us more details on the feel of the environment. Chris Mugwambo, if you can hear me, good afternoon. Kindly put us to speed on what exactly is unraveling right there in Nyayo National Stadium.
And a new stage for most of the athletes in the country and even footballers. And just like the president has said that it's not only a Nyayo Stadium that has been given a facelift, but moving forward is going to look into the counties, making sure that each and every county is having a state-of-art stadium that will allow Kenyan athletes now to have the opportunity to compete even on higher levels. But talking about Nyayo Stadium, it's known with football fans coming in here in large numbers, and also looking at now this being known to be the home for AFC Leopards. I am with a man who is the top when it comes to Kenyan football, Nick Mwendwa, talking to us about what it means for the reopening of the Nyayo National Stadium. Sir, thank you so much for creating time for us. Looking at this time, Nyayo Stadium being reopened, we know the current state has been lack of stadia. What does it mean to Kenyan football?
No, it's good. It's fantastic. Finally it's back. We have a couple of teams, I think 3 or 4 teams in the Kenya Premier League use the stadium as their home stadium. FC Leopards notably. It's near town, so in the evening when you want to watch a football match, it's a great place to come and see there are a few modification changes that they need to do according to CAF standards, and we have asked them to do. But we are happy because we want to play here against Zambia on 10th, Harambee Stars versus Zambia. And then we want to play here against Sudan as well, or maybe in Kasarani, but mostly here. We want to see that we can, because it's a smaller sitter, and now there are restrictions in sittings and all this. We want to see how many fans we can be allowed to have for a national team game. Hopefully we can do 6,000 as well. And that way then we can do, but we are asking the ministry today, the president asked that we fast track going back. We want football back. The boys are tired. Everybody, as you know, has been training in clandestine ways. We can't stop it. We want football back. And for me, the sooner the better. We have sponsorships now. We have the Premier League. We have NSL. We have the national team matches coming back. We play against Comoros in November in a serious qualifier, and we have to be there.
Sir, looking at now AFC Leopards having this as their hometown, we know the Mashemeji Derby and the rivalry that comes with it. How is it going to be? Are we going to have the Mashemeji Derby here, considering you've been in the forefront of saying it's now time to do away with hooliganism?
I don't know about Mashemeji Derby, but it's been played here before. I know that there are teams at Sofa Park, Leopards, and a couple of others that have made this their home stadium. I want them back playing. I want them back training. For me, that's what's important. I want football back, because the boys are crying to me and saying we need to be back. The Juakali sector is back. Our Juakali sector needs to get back because the boys depend on the game. As you know, we are fully professional in most of our leagues. NSL, national leagues, NSL and the Premier League are fully professional. So we want it back, and that's what we're crying for today. Yeah. Stadium being back is fantastic because now we didn't have enough stadium. Now we have Machakos, you have Nyayo, you have Kasarani. If you have a double header, then you're good to go.
And then finally, sir, looking at now FKFPL coming on board. On Thursday, I had an exclusive talk with the outgoing KPL CEO, Jaco Guda. He says the KPL Governing Council has to be sit down and give the way forward for them to hand over to you guys. What is going to happen from here, sir?
I'm sorry, my friend. KPL story is finished. I'm sorry. We have moved on. We have FKFPL now. There is no KPL.
Thank you so much, sir, for creating time for us. There you have it. FKF President Nick Mwendwa talking to us exclusively about how advantageous it is going to be to FKF Premier League having the various fixtures being played here. It is near to town, and it is also an opportunity for them now to get a lot of revenue in line with gate collection, and also FC Leopards having their matches being held here And the big news for this stadium is that on 3rd, that is next month, they'll be having the first World Athletics Continental Tour being held here. Over 30 countries have sent their representative, and already Athletics Kenya President Jackson Tuwei has just confirmed that the World Athletics had already sent 2 delegates from World Athletics who have come here and confirmed that the turf is good and it can, if any record is broken here on 3rd during the Continental Tour, then it can be confirmed and be rectified. Wanjiro.
Right, thank you so much, Chris Migwambo, right there in Nyayo Stadium. And of course, he will be giving us more details in our subsequent bulletin on how that goes. Moving on.